Princess Diana was killed on August 31st, 1997. I said that wrong. I meant to say she was killed. She died in a tragic car accident. However, I believe it was no accident at all, but a planned murder. So today I will be talking about the conspiracy theory that the Crown hired M16 and Diana's driver to murder her because they were afraid of the changes that she would bring. There is multiple witnesses and evidence that all lines up with the story. So let me tell you a little more about what actually happened. Princess Diana went out for dinner with her boyfriend. They were sworn by the paparazzi, which wasn't anything new for Diana. She had many scandals since her divorce with the prince in the papers, and the nation either loved or hated her. Anyways, they all wanted to know all about her, and the paparazzi was known to be very aggressive in their pursuit to get information. So they decided to leave the Ritz Hotel where they were having dinner. They used multiple security precautions, but when leaving, the paparazzi still chased them. This ended with the driver running into the 13th pillar of a bridge and the death of everyone in the vehicle except the bodyguard. The bodyguard of Princess Diana were not killed on sight. They were both rushed to the hospital where the bodyguard survived and Princess Diana tragically died. Her death shook the nation as she was beloved for her kindness and her genuine spirit, and she really did a lot of humanitarian work. So, yeah. And then the driver and her boyfriend died on sight. So, who do they believe actually killed her? That would be her driver. A little bit more about him is he was the security manager at the Ritz for 10 plus years. He only made $35,000 a year, but at the time of his death, he had $250,000 in his bank account, as well as loads of cash on him. Those two numbers do not make any sense. They just don't add up. Then, why do they think he killed him? Well, they think he was hired by M16, which would explain the money. There was an ex-M16 agent who testified in court that he saw the driver's M16 file, as well as he can attest that this is not the first time they would use ordinary people and contract them out to do their dirty work and take the fall if they're caught. So, basically, the government / crown is responsible for Princess Diana's death. So why would the crown want Princess Diana dead? That would be because of the change she brought. The first issue is that she had a nasty divorce with Prince Charles. Prince Charles had a mistress, Camilla, who he loved very much. He was in a relationship with her before Princess Diana, and then during, and then after, and he really wanted to marry her, but he couldn't do so since he's part of the crown until Princess Diana was dead, because then he would be a widow. The second reason the crown wanted him dead is because her boyfriend, who things were getting really serious with, where marriage seemed like it could be potentially in the future, Al-Fayed, was in Islam, which means he had a different religion, and they were scared that the different culture and religion would carry on to both Prince William and Prince Harry, and that would damage the crown's traditionalistic values, and they did not want that. So on August 31st, 1997, Princess Diana was not just accidentally killed in a car crash. She was murdered. She was murdered by the crown because they felt threatened of the change she may bring. So what do you think? Was it all just one big coincidence, or was Princess Diana murdered?